Hello, everybody at Massey Hyundai. This is Deanna, your coach with Phone Ninjas, and today I'm going to be reviewing with you your reporting for the month of September. Now, Jonathan and Travis did a great job of getting above a 3.0, and Jonathan set an appointment, and he's reviewed his call, so great work there. But as a team, we do want to work towards getting to a 3.0 as a team. And so what I want your team to focus on is the obtaining contact information step. So this is where we want to tell the customer that we're going to check on the availability of the vehicle, that it's only going to take 10 minutes, and we want to use the correct technique to ask for the customer's name and phone number. And then rather than calling the customer back, we want to give them a reason to stay on the phone, put them on hold, and when you come back from hold, confirm availability and then sell the appointment. Now, also, we want to make sure that we're covering directions on every call. This is really simple. We just want to make sure on every call we ask the customer, has your vehicle, or do you know where our dealership is located? If they do, great. If not, we just want to take some time to cover specific directions to the dealership. And in addition to getting to a 3.0, we also want to get to the 60% appointment setting rate. Jonathan did a great job setting appointment. Reggie set 2, but we want to make sure that we're getting up here to a 60% or higher. And in addition to that, let's make sure that we're staying on top of our calls. So we want to make sure that we're reviewing our calls in a timely manner. I would say between 24 to 48 hours after receiving the email so that we can get that feedback and apply it to future calls. So just shout out to Jonathan and Steven for reviewing their calls, but we do want to make sure that Travis, Reggie, Doug, and Bryant have also gone through and reviewed their calls. And we want to take care of that this week because we're already coaching calls for October, and so we want to make sure that we're not getting too far behind. And in addition to reviewing calls in a timely manner, we want to make sure that we're maintaining our certifications. Overall, we're looking okay, but we just want to make sure that Bryant, Doug, Nicholas, and Reggie are all going back, and also Travis, are going back and watching some of the videos. Now, this is just, they were probably certified at some point. I know they were because you guys typically do a really great job of maintaining those certifications. But as I've scored calls, it's uncertified them. And so we just want to make sure, that's just letting them know that they need to pay attention to those steps of the call, and they need to go back and get refreshed on those steps and those techniques. So we do want to make sure that we're going back and getting those certifications. And then also, I just wanted to take a look here just so we can see where we're tracking. We saw a little bit of an upswing over the last month, but we want to get back up here to a 3.0. And out of about 236 dealerships I think we have, right now you guys are ranked 177 with a 2.18. So we want to get to this 3.0. And that's going to put you, if you get up to a 3.0, it's going to put you in our top 100 here. And what we want to do is eventually we're just going to continue to work towards getting to a top 4. And of course, that is the top 4, the top dealership contest. So every month we take our top 4 dealerships, put them in a hat, and at the end of the year, so in January of 2020, we pick a name from the hat, and that dealership wins a trip to Hawaii. You can, the GM can take it or give it to an MVP. And then for the individual sales reps, we have the perfect score contest. So every time they get a perfect score, their name gets put into the hat, and at the end of the quarter, so we'll be picking for quarter 3 here soon, their name gets put into a hat, and we pick a name from the hat, and that individual sales representative will win a trip to Hawaii paid for by Phone Ninjas. So that's something that we want to make sure that we're sharing with the team because that's an incentive that they can definitely qualify for. And then the other contest we have is the referral contest. So if you have a contact at another dealership and you think that they could benefit from Phone Ninjas, if you just fill out this quick little form here and click submit, for every 20 new folks we sign up that are referred, we'll do a drawing, and one of those 20 people will win a trip to Mexico or the Bahamas. But for every referral that we do sell, the individual who submitted that referral will win a $100 Amazon gift card. So we do have that as an incentive as well. Now, taking a look back here at the reports, I wanted to take a look at the customer hold time. Overall, the operators are doing a nice job. Now, our hold time it's under a minute, so it's not bad. But one of the things, the operators are typically doing a good job. We just want to make sure that if the customer is going to be on hold for longer than 20 seconds, that we're jumping back online and touching base with the customer before we get to the 20-second mark. Now, typically, they're doing a good job jumping back on the line and touching base with the customer, but not always within that 20-second time frame, and we just don't want the customer to be on hold for too long before we jump back on and touch base with them. I would say we're about 50-50. Sometimes we jump on the line pretty quickly, sometimes 30, 40, 50 seconds will pass by before we jump back on the line. So we just want to make sure that we are continuing to pay attention to our operator scores. And if you have any questions, my contact information is here at the top of the screen. I'm happy to help. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week.